Could the world have misunderstood Jungkook all this time? And what if 6 different covers in a single magazine issue are no longer merely the achievement of a K-pop idol, but a shocking signal that the global fashion industry has quietly elevated him to a level that even surpasses music superstar status? That question is now beginning to shake social media, international fashion communities, and entertainment industry observers after Jungkook once again created a phenomenon that feels almost impossible to comprehend. In the middle of a fashion world known for being exclusive, hierarchical, and extremely selective about who deserves to become the face of a major campaign, Jungkook emerged in a way that felt like a silent, yet deadly invasion. 6 different covers at once for a single edition of Harper's Bazaar Korea. And what shocked the public even more, that number is now recorded as the highest ever achieved by any K-pop artist in the magazine's history. At first, many people assumed this news was simply another ordinary promotion exaggerated by fans. But when the collage of all 6 covers began spreading rapidly across platform X through the fanbase account at @JungkookCrave_, the internet's reaction changed dramatically. People were no longer just talking about Jungkook's handsome visuals or BTS's already global popularity. They began questioning something far bigger and far more sensitive. Is the global fashion industry now viewing Jungkook not as a Korean idol, but as an international cultural asset capable of selling luxury, status, and influence on a scale that even the world's professional models struggle to rival? The 6 covers appeared like 6 different identities belonging to the same person. In one version, Jungkook wore a soft white furry sweater with an elegant aura that felt gentle yet expensive, presenting the image of a calm modern young man filled with irresistible charm. On another cover, he appeared far more sensual in an open black satin shirt that immediately triggered an explosion of comments on social media because many considered it too dangerous for a K-pop idol. Meanwhile, the modern urban concept showcased his iconic tattoos combined with a hublet watch that became the center of attention, creating a masculine, wild, and exclusive impression all at once. There was also a cozy concept featuring a furry jacket and luxurious accessories that made many fans describe him as a human being too perfect to be real. But that is precisely where the mystery lies, making this phenomenon feel much bigger than an ordinary fashion editorial. None of those covers were merely selling expensive clothes or luxury watches. They were selling the narrative of Jungkook himself. Every stare, every pose, and even the lighting seemed carefully designed to send one message: this figure has moved beyond the traditional boundaries of an idol. Many observers have started noticing how international fashion houses are now treating Jungkook with the same approach usually reserved for list Hollywood actors or global supermodels with extraordinary commercial power. As the official ambassador of Hublet, Jungkook no longer appears to be just a promotional face. Instead, what is happening feels more like a symbiotic relationship in which the luxury brand itself gains an explosion of cultural relevance through his presence. This matters because in the luxury fashion industry, image is everything. Brands like Hublet do not choose figures carelessly. They search for individuals capable of creating aspiration, obsession, and global conversation. And when Jungkook managed to produce 6 different covers that each instantly went viral within hours, many people began seeing a pattern that is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. This phenomenon also arrived at a highly interesting moment. After BTS activities in Mexico triggered overwhelming dominance in global trends, Jungkook's name once again became the center of international attention, not only in music, but also in fashion, branding, and even pop culture as a whole. Across social media, comments such as "Model Jungkook," "Jungkook Impact," and "Korea's biggest treasure" flooded multiple platforms. But behind all the praise emerged a far more provocative question. Is the world now witnessing Jungkook's transformation into a figure too massive to simply be called a K-pop idol? Because when examined more deeply, 6 covers are not just numbers. In the world of fashion editorials, every cover represents a major investment. Every version requires visual concepts, marketing strategies, production, distribution, and confidence that the public will genuinely purchase all those variations. The fact that Harper's Bazaar Korea dared to release 6 different versions for Jungkook demonstrates an almost extreme level of trust in his selling power. Even more shocking, many fans said 6 covers still felt not enough because each concept carried a distinct visual identity that felt equally powerful. At this point, public discussion began transforming into something more emotional and even controversial. Some netizens started comparing Jungkook with global fashion icons outside the K-pop industry. Some claimed his aura resembled European high-fashion models, while others argued his charisma felt even more dangerous because he carries a rare combination of mass popularity and expensive luxury aesthetics. A combination like this is incredibly rare in the modern entertainment industry. Many artists can go viral, many models can appear luxurious, but only a few can make the public feel obsessed from a single camera stare alone. And perhaps that is why the six-cover phenomenon feels more like a warning than merely another achievement. Because when an artist begins dominating music, fashion, social media, and popular culture simultaneously, the entertainment world is usually entering a new era that the public has not yet fully realized. What makes this situation even harder to believe is how the international fashion industry's reaction toward Jungkook no longer sounds like a response to a singer, but rather like a response to an extremely rare cultural economic phenomenon. Many observers have started noticing that nearly every appearance of Jungkook in a major fashion campaign almost always creates a brutal chain reaction across the internet. Products he wears suddenly sell out, keywords related to his name surge across global search engines, and social media transforms into a battlefield where fans compete to prove that the Jungkook effect is truly real. But the question now beginning to sound increasingly serious is this: has that effect grown too massive to the point of surpassing the industry's own control? Because from an academic perspective, the Jungkook phenomenon can no longer be explained merely through ordinary fandom theory. In many cases, celebrity popularity usually has geographical limits, generational limits, or industry limits. But Jungkook seems to move beyond all of them simultaneously. He can appear as a music superstar in one moment, then transform into a symbol of luxury masculinity in the next without losing even the slightest amount of appeal. And those six covers for Harper's Bazaar Korea seem to serve as the clearest visual proof that this transformation has now reached an entirely different level. Many netizens have even begun describing the editorial as a silent declaration from the fashion world regarding Jungkook's new position. Because not every artist is given the freedom to display so many sides of their identity within a single magazine edition. Usually, one cover carries one carefully selected concept designed to preserve a certain image. But with Jungkook, the public was instead shown six completely different personas at once. There is the soft and elegant Jungkook, the sensual and mysterious Jungkook, the wild urban modern Jungkook with tattoos and dangerous charisma, and then the warm version of himself that still somehow feels expensive and exclusive. It is almost as if the fashion industry is telling the world that one identity alone is no longer enough to contain this man's influence. What is even more surprising is that all of those concepts remained strongly connected to the image of Hublet as a global luxury brand. In the world of luxury branding, this is an extremely complex psychological game. A brand does not merely sell products. It sells dreams, social status, and the illusion of exclusivity. When Hublet chose Jungkook as the center of a campaign with exposure this massive, they were essentially placing their global image in the hands of one individual. And the fact that public response exploded so overwhelmingly reveals something many people may not yet fully realize. Jungkook now possesses the power to make luxury feel younger, more emotional, and more connected to the digital generation. But behind all the praise, something far bigger seems to be moving beneath the surface. History has shown that when an entertainment figure begins achieving extreme acceptance across multiple sectors simultaneously, their status slowly changes from entertainer into a symbol of an era. And many people are now beginning to wonder, almost in disbelief, is Jungkook approaching the point where his name will no longer be associated only with BTS or K-pop, but instead with an entirely new definition of what a modern global icon truly is?